Hi guys, so today I want to talk to you about how when I was 42, which was about 8 years ago now, I was a dress size 22 and I'm now a size 10. So I want to talk to you a little bit about how I got from there to here, given that when folk get older, a lot of the time we gain weight, not lose weight. So how have I booked the trend? Because if I can do it, believe you and me, you can do it too. So a few key lessons, few key things that I've learned over the last 8 years that's helped me to get to a size 10 and stay there as well for the last 4 years, okay? So I'm going to run through those now. Number one, first thing I learned, and I learned it the hard way, avoid fad diets. I tried fasting, I tried apple cider vinegar, I tried a number of things, sticking patches on my skins, shakes and meal replacements. I tried those things. They may help you to lose a little bit of weight in the short term, but they are not going to help you keep it off, guys. I know this, I've lived it. In the short term, bit of weight loss. Long term, they can actually be quite harmful, and they're certainly not enjoyable, and they certainly don't enable you to lead a normal life. And over a long period of time, some of them can actually lead to more muscle loss and some health issues long term. So forget about the quick fixes, forget about the fads, okay? The strategy for long-term sustainable weight loss is to find a way a balance that suits you. Eat healthy, whole, nutritious food, stuff that you enjoy, because that's what keeps you going. That's what makes it sustainable, guys. Eating food you actually like to eat. That's what will help you. Don't give yourself massive restrictions that are unsustainable. Mix it up. Eat protein, eat carbohydrates. If you like bread, eat bread, guys. You're not going to sustain something that cuts out something that you love forever. So avoid fads, avoid quick fixes, avoid extreme. There's a saying, a little bit of what you fancy does you good, and it's true, guys, all right? It's true. So avoid fad diets. That is number one, the first and most important thing I guess I learned. The second thing I learned, okay, is I busted the myth in my brain that said if I wanted to lose weight as a middle-aged woman going through perimenopause, I had to sweat my puddings off for hours, okay? That was what I believed. That's what I used to do. I used to spend forever on the cardio machines at the gym. I would be sweating my puddings off at class after class after class, desperately trying to lose this weight and feeling so frustrated when nothing happened, when my body shape didn't change. So this is a myth. That's not what you need to do. As we get older, we start to lose muscle mass, and the thing that is going to help you to lose weight, to keep it off, and also to stay strong and healthy and able to get yourself up and down off the floor as you get older and not fall over and stuff like that, the thing that's going to help you most with that bone density, everything, is some resistance training, some strength training. And I'm not talking Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm not talking getting ripped and full of muscles and, biceps out here, okay? I'm just talking 2-3 times a week, just gradually overloading. What overloading means, and don't think that's not scary, that just means starting off with a 0.5 kilogram dumbbell and doing bicep curls, and then over a while, when that starts to feel easy, doing 1 kilogram bicep curls, and then when that starts to feel easy, do 1.5 kilogram bicep curls. That's all progressive overload is. When it starts to feel easy, just make it a little bit harder. Not massively, you don't have to do anything drastic, and just mix that up with 20-30 minutes 2-3 times a week of your low impact cardio. Walking is awesome, okay? You don't have to run, you don't have to spend hours on the Stairmaster. Just get out there, get your 10,000 steps a day, just walk. But mix that up with a couple, 2-3 times a week of 20-30 minutes of actual resistance training, and honestly, you'll feel a lot better. You'll look a lot better because you won't be red-faced and sweaty, which is how I look when I do cardio, and it's going to be great, okay? Now, there are some of these hints and tips that I'm talking about. You can get them if you click on the link that pops up below, okay? They'll give you some links so that you don't have to remember this, you don't have to take notes, okay? So the third thing that I learned is little changes add up to big changes, okay? I I'm a perfectionist, all right? I am a person that if I'm going to do it, I like to do it all and I like to do it perfectly. But the trouble with doing everything all the time perfectly is that that's not how life works, is it? Life throws us the curveballs, all right? So one of the biggest things that I have learned over the years is it's better to make small changes that you can sustain over a long period of time and just do them gradually. Don't freak yourself out and send yourself into overwhelm by trying to sort all the things out all the time instantaneously. It doesn't work like that. When I started doing this program, my average daily steps was about 2,000. It took me 6 weeks. 6 weeks, I think it was, to actually get to the point where I was getting a decent amount of steps every day without fail. Yeah, 4 years on now, yeah, it's easy for me. I'm used to it, but I used to up my steps by 500 a day at first. I'm going to get 500 extra for the first few days. And once I'm getting 500 extra easily, then I'm going to get another 500 extra. Building it up gradually. Small little changes, guys. Add a protein source to every meal. That's one little change that you can make. Just add something proteiny to every single meal. Another one, 10 minutes. Start off 10 minutes every day in my lunch break. I'm just going to march on the spot or walk once around the block. Before long, you'll be walking twice around the block, then 3 times around the block. Build it up a little bit at a time. That's how you make big changes. Tiny changes added together over time. Okay? Number 4, the 4th thing that I have learned. Prioritize protein and fibre in your diet, all right? Now, when I say diet, I just mean what you eat. I don't mean diet, okay? Diet has got so many connotations. I just mean the food you're putting into your body, all right? After 40, all there or thereabouts, for me, perimenopause started at around about 36, so I was a little bit of an early starter. But as we get older, as women, okay, our muscle mass will decline. The less muscle we have, the slower our metabolism is. The slower our metabolism is, if we continue to eat the same amount of calories, we don't burn as many at rest. So we gain weight. So what can we do to counteract that? We can give our body the nutrients it needs to look after the muscle it's got. Protein, okay? Then fibre. Fibre keeps you feeling fuller for longer. So if you have fibre, you're going to get less cravings and hunger pangs. Okay, so every mealtime, think, what's my protein? What's my fibre? Get them into the meals. You're going to feel fuller because protein's satiating. Fibre makes you feel fuller for longer as well. So you're going to feel fuller. You're going to want less of the sugary, high calorific snacks. But also, you're giving your body that protein that it needs to help you to make or replace the muscle that we're losing as we get older with the resistance training that we mentioned earlier on. Last thing is number 5, okay? Hydration. Water, 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 and a bit more water. Water is the key, okay? Body's 80% water, okay? We live off water. You can live for a lot longer without food than you can water. Water is life, all right? That's why they're looking for water on all these planets that they go to, because if there's water, the chances are there's life. Water is life. Many times, and certainly I have done this myself, thought that I'm hungry. Think, gosh, I am starving, I need to eat. No, I would a lot of the time have just been thirsty because I could go all day on one drink. I would get up in the morning, have a drink and not have another drink until I came home 12 hours later when I was working 12-hour shifts. I could go all day. I was dehydrated. No wonder I was constantly starving. I was actually just depriving my body of water, okay? Drinking plenty has really helped me, guys, and it will help you too. Aim for a couple of litres a day. If you can get up to 3, great stuff, but for me, I am usually between 2 and 3, okay? I have 750ml bottles. I have 3 of them. I fill them all up. 3 of them is 225. I have to drink them all by the end of the day. That's my mission. And I try and do 2 before 3 o'clock in the afternoon and the last one later on or in the early evening, because otherwise there's consequences at bedtime, let's just say. So I try and load up the water at the beginning of the day because, yeah, I had 3 children. Let's just go no further with that. So honestly, staying hydrated is going to really help you to control your hunger. So there you go, 5 things that you can do, 5 things that I've done that's helped me get where I am today. Number 1, just switch off from the fads. Okay, we're over them. Okay. Number 2, don't believe that you have to spend hours sweating your puddings off doing stuff in the gym in order to lose weight. That is not true. Make little changes over time, because little changes that you can keep making consistently lead to massive big changes. Yeah. Prioritize your protein and your fibre. It's going to help you feel fuller. And lastly, drink more water. Okay, if this has been helpful, if it's been interesting, if you want to know more, there's another video you can watch about the pillars of sustainable weight loss. Please feel free. Otherwise, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you, and I hope to see you again sometime. Toodaloo.